Paul, considering the problems this lineup has given you guys this season, how frustrating is it to lose this one, considering you guys did have the lead there into the seventh?
Well, you know, we've been having trouble with the latter innings of ball games, and you know, tonight was the case. You know, Irvin had to burn through a lot of pitches, so we only had him for 5. You know, Shagwa had a nice 6, and we were a little limited out in the bullpen, so had to make a choice there in the 7th. But, you know, Wimmer's got the first guy, you know, walking Romine, you know, that's a big part of the inning there. And Iglesias dumped that changeup into the corner. So, yeah, it's tough, and not enough offense. You know, I don't know how many hits we ended up with, but, you know, we couldn't capitalize on the few opportunities that we had. Dozier, really proud of what he's been able to do. You know, I'm sure, you know, 39 is a number that it's hard not to think about every time you go in the batter's box, but he finally got to the 40th. So pleased for him, but unfortunately it came in another game where we weren't able to win.
Was there any thought to letting Irvin go a little bit longer?
We talked to him after the 5th inning, and he had enough. His back's tightened up on him a little bit. I think he's been battling it for at least a short while. It hasn't been inhibiting too much. I've been trying to give him a blow here and there, but he came in on whatever inning I had to make a change and said that, you know, it was bothered him a little bit more significantly, so we had to take him out.
Norris racked up the strikeouts tonight. What do you think the key was for him to get you guys off balance today?
Well, he's got strikeout stuff. You know, he's touching 95, and you know, we weren't picking up the changeup early. That was obvious. You know, a little slider to mix in there too. But, you know, he overpowered us. He worked the top of the zone with the fastball and got us to expand down with the off-speed stuff. So, you know, he was good, but not surprising to me.
Well, you were inches away from getting 2 outs at home plate in that inning. How tough was it to see that kind of unfold the way it did?
Well, I think Rosie did a nice job of corralling that ball in the corner. We made a good throw in. Polanco, you know, just got in the game, had to make a throw, kind of sailed up and away from him. You know, if we get that ball on target a little bit more, we get the first guy. And then Buxton, not a lot of guys have a chance from where he was at on the field, but he stayed behind the ball, fundamentally sound, and, you know, made a good throw, and they just beat the play.
You guys thought, obviously, a challenge. You thought you had a good shot at that. Or when you came out to talk to him a little bit, was there something else you wanted to look at?
We were getting a very good look at the first one. For whatever reason, we couldn't get a feed that we were pleased with enough, and given where we were in the game, we just went ahead and